My name is Michel Ekure. I'm from Delta State. I have a BSc in International Studies and Diplomacy. I'm not using my certificate too.
Oh yes, you're not. Not with the guns, hammers, leathers, and souls everywhere.
The business.
Watch the video. Get the scoop.
I graduated from University of Benin in 2010. At the moment, I'm a shoemaker. So it all started when I graduated from school. I got a job somewhere in Lekki, and my employer, he wasn't paying much, but he was owing us a lot. So, and you can imagine, my office was at Lekki phase 1, and I was staying in Sulere, so most of my salary I use it on transportation. While I was working, there's this company in Lagos where they make shoes and sandals and bags, a lot of things. I was selling their sandals because like I said, the money wasn't enough. I was paid 40,000. And it was, so I was using that the sandals I was selling to support my salary. So it got to a point where I was so frustrated. The guy held our money for 5 months.
The drive to become more gets serious in a climate where you're pushed to the wall and no other option is left than to do what you have to do. Almost times, what is left to do?
And I couldn't take it. I had to resign from the work. So I was struggling selling these sandals until one day I had to ask them, because I was selling a lot, but I asked the company if they could produce my own sandals with my label. They said yes, they can. So they started the first 20 pairs. They produced it for me, but it was on the high side, and I complained to a friend of mine. So he now introduced me to the guy that taught me how to make shoes. So one day I asked the guy that taught me how to make shoes to teach me how to make shoes. He looked at me and he was laughing. He said, no, this work is not for ajebo like you. No, you're too soft for this kind of work. I said, no, but I want to learn it, because I actually watched him make shoes and I was excited about it. I told him, I said, no, I want to learn this thing. I just want to learn it. He said, no. After a month, he called me. He said, are you really serious? You want to learn this shoemaking? I said, yes, I want to learn. So he said I should come. He said if I can make it to his shop by 7 a.m., he said he will teach me. So surprisingly, I got there like to 7, and when he saw me, he said, you're really serious about this thing? I said, yes, I'm serious. I want to learn this. I must learn it. So he was giving me all the hard work. In fact, it wasn't funny, but the more he was doing that, I got interested more. And he was surprised how I learned it very fast, because that's one thing about me. If I want to learn something, if my mind is there, I learn it very fast. But if I'm not interested in learning, if you like teach me from now to next year, I will not get it. So that's how I started making shoes, and ever since then I've not had any regrets since. And this shoemaking has been one of the beautiful things or great things that ever happened to me, because back then in school, I remember most of my friends, they know me as a model. I used to model, and now they look at me modeling, international studies, and shoemaking. these three things, they are different, but everybody, no, they don't have choice now but to accept me for who I am right now.
Modeling, international studies, shoemaking. Girl, you have come a long way, and this is not bad at all.
Yeah, like I always tell people who are looking for a job, they'll tell you, oh, if I learn this thing, how will I start? There are some skills you learn that it doesn't require a lot of money. It just little, like especially shoemaking, you don't really need 1 million, you don't need 100,000 to start. You can even start with as low as 20,000, 50,000, just to get the basic things. Getting materials and equipment is very easy, but right now, because of the exchange rate, it affected a lot of things. The importers, they complain a lot about the material, so we buy everything triple the price that we used to buy before, and that alone can discourage. Like, I have a lot of friends that they've stopped making shoes, said no, they can't do this thing because of the price of materials. So, but it's very easy starting shoemaking. Trust me, it's very easy. People, they think it's a dirty job, but it's not. If you can strategize well, you know your target market, you can make a lot of money. A lot of money that you don't even think of working in an embassy or working in an oil company.